The iShowSpeed situation is bad.
Oh,
hold on, bruh. Oh my goodness, gang. Speed, what are we doing, bruh?
almost in my head.
Guys, I think...
Bro, alright. I'm finna ask, is he faking, bro? Nah, bro, Speed, you gotta chill. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta go on you like a good 2-week break, bro. Holy, your body giving out on you, gang.
We have officially hit the point of no return when it comes to streaming, or honestly, really just like social media content in general. I think the expectations of the average social media consumer have just become so grand that there's really no going back at this point. I feel like the entire internet has been Mr. Beastified, and obviously we've been seeing the effects of that for years.
Everybody trying to
Instead
go
of
bigger
trickling
and bigger.
down, it's trickled up to where even the biggest names on the planet either just have to be willing to plateau at best or fall off at worst, or, you know, get with the trends and make their content bigger and better every single chance they get. And while I'm sure that's going to end up working for a lot of people, for people who are already pretty much pushing it to the edge, it gets dangerous real quick. iShowSpeed, aka Darren Watkins Jr., is one of the most popular streamers in the entire world right now. Honestly, I'd probably say that he is just the most popular streamer, maybe like ever, especially if you're looking at like worldwide recognition. When you look at what he's been doing recently, there's really no debates. The guy's doing what's essentially like a world tour IRL stream right now. He was in a Super Bowl commercial. Dude was diving off the top rope on a Logan Paul's sternum in the WWE last week. The dude's resume is nuts, which is what makes what we're talking about today just that much more confusing. For reasons that I'm sure we're never gonna know, recently during his streams throughout the Caribbean, iShowSpeed has been essentially near-death experience maxing, and I'm actually starting to get kind of concerned for the guy. There have been multiple occasions where he's either like going his way to put himself in a situation where he could very easily die, or he's not taking situations that he could very easily die in very seriously. And I think it's something that should probably be addressed. We've been talking for what feels like over a year at this point about how streaming has gotten to a stage where like it's kind of gotten Mr. Beastified. If every stream that you're doing is not somehow bigger or better than the last one, you kind of just like fall relevancy. And I think unfortunately we are seeing that mindset in full effect.
Bruh, Speed is so big to the point, bruh. It's not like he's looking for somebody to one up. He has to one up himself. So I feel like that's what leads him to do like more and more extreme things. Like, bro, we all seen Speed jump over cars. What else has he done, bro? That's one of the main things I can think of right now. I'm not really overly tapped into Speed, bro, but I always see insane clips from him, bro. We all done seen him, bro.
Even with the world's biggest streamer. But before we get too deep into all that, we're going to take a look at these clips just so we're all on the same page, and you'll probably be able to see what I mean a bit more. Please subscribe. Okay, so we're going to be looking at this clip first, because the one we're looking at after this, I feel like just more people have already seen it, but I really haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about this, and it's like a 3 or 4 minute long segment during his stream in the Barbados, where for some reason he is hanging like half of his body outside of a moving bus. Yeah.
Bro, look at Buddy in the blue, bro. He running. Damn. Yeah, he done ran out of breath. Who's going too fast?
Night Surfers Cafe.
Ask Taylor if he sees the feed.
You should have threw it.
Oh, yeah, bro. You better, bro. You know how many times, bro? This remind me of like GTA, bro. Where you got like, where you say, like, you know where you playing duos on GTA, bro? You driving the car and your partner hanging out the window, bro. You ever drove with your partner hanging out the window and you smacked the car, then your partner got wasted? Like, bro, Speed, bro, I know you done played GTA game. What is you doing?
Almost in my head.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but personally, unfortunately, I've seen multiple videos of people dying doing this like exact thing. It's usually on a bus or a train, and I just cannot for the life of me understand why Speed is doing this. And I really can't understand like why one of his bodyguards doesn't just like pull in. Like I said, there's like 3 or 4 minutes of this, and there are a couple of moments where this guy could have like genuinely died. Like, no joke.
That would have been.
When you said something outrageous in Barbados, what we say is call blame.
Bro, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro, nah.
Outrageous in Barbados, what we say is
bro, that pole. Hold on, where is it? I don't know, bro. That pole looked a little too close for comfort, bro. It's like he on some like Daredevil type timing, bro. He on his Kick Batowski. Oh, if you know, you know, bro. Like, gang, like, you would think after the first time he put his head back in, but it's just like, bro, it's kind of like he low-key enjoying the rush. Like, y'all know you go on a roller coaster, you get that rush, bro, because, like, you don't know if you gonna make it or not, bro. Like, yo, security, yo, somebody, I know he paying y'all good, but damn, bro, if he ain't here, y'all can't get no more pay. What are y'all doing, bro? Y'all ain't securing nothing right now. Bro, he's good.
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm about to hit my head.
Oh, nah, he's tripping.
Oh, I would have hit my head.
He's tripping,
hit
man.
my
He
head.
tripping. Speed, like, so he looking at this as a game right now, bro.
Hey, man. Hereditary, bro. It was this girl. She got like a peanut allergy. Then she put her head in the window. She put her head in the window and said,
It is genuinely
Bro, nah, bro, this is scaring me, bro. Even though I know obviously he's still alive, we ain't see him get his, like,
unfathomable to me that this guy is like actively acknowledging how dangerous what he's doing is. Yet for some reason,
bro, what was that one game we used to play, bro? Was it Leapfrog? Y'all know what, like, where we was a frog and you had to cross the road to get to the other side with no chicken? Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro? That game I forgot, bro. That was
he
a good
just
game.
refuses to stop. Like, obviously at speed, the camera is going to sort of play tricks on you, but there's been a few moments where it looks like he was really close to getting hit. Like, especially when he just made, like, the Hereditary reference, acting like he hit his head on that pole. It's like, dude, not only are your eyes closed, you're looking up right now.
Imagine the next one would have just took you out, bro.
It only takes a few seconds in a moving vehicle to come up on something that you did not see when you closed your eyes. Like, this is unbelievably stupid.
and that was it for her. That's true shit. Be careful. So I am a professional streamer. I am a professional stunter. I know what to do and I know what not to. But I appreciate y'all.
Steve Irwin was a professional diver.
I appreciate y'all concern though.
Whatever he was doing with the animals.
I train for this. Every single day of my life for this.
My brother in Christ, despite what that one guy on Instagram would probably try and tell you, that like swole animal guy, do you guys know who I'm talking about? Anyways, despite what he'd probably try and tell you, you can't really train for hitting your head on a concrete pillar while sticking your head outside of a bus going 40 miles an hour. I know that you might think your training for running and that Oakley commercial might have prepared you for that. I'll be the bearer of bad news. I can take that title. It's not gonna help you, dude. Thankfully, however, he doesn't really do it for that much longer. About a minute after this, he gets back inside the bus. But I mean, this is just the definition of high risk, zero reward. Bro. Well, actually, I guess unfortunately, this is just the
here, bro. How he just looking in.
Definition of
like,
high risk.
Like he realized, bro, I might have looked down. All it take, bro. You think about car accidents, bro? It take 2 seconds. 2 seconds looking down, texting, looking at that phone, bro. You're fried.
Zero.
Like look how he didn't even imagine this was his last moment, bro. Like imagine that was the last moment we seen the speed, bro. That would have been so insane.
A reward? Well, actually, I guess unfortunately there is a reward, and it's shit like what we're doing right now. Obviously, clips like this are gonna get people talking about them. Negativity and shocking stuff is always gonna sell better than positivity. But honestly, and like I don't really know why I feel this way. Not sure I can put it into words, but I feel like I've just seen enough, like from streamers in general, to where I just don't feel like he was actually trying to clip farm by doing this. Maybe he was thinking about it, but this just seemed like something that he just kind of wanted to do, and maybe didn't think through it very well. I feel like I just don't really see that many clips from Speed anymore that seem kind of manufactured. I feel like all of his clips that go viral these days are just clips of the crazy does on stream like this. Maybe that's his angle though, I don't really know. Either way, whether this was a clip farm thing or not, it's still pretty concerning to see, because if he starts to think that this kind of thing is what his audience wants to see, that is a very slippery slope. Really though, I think this might be something different. I think this might be sort of an ego thing. Obviously a lot of Speed's brand is built off his like freaky athleticism, and I think he's really protective of that image, which I mean the guy fully faints on live stream probably due to just like dehydration and exhaustion. If you don't know the context of these streams, I'm pretty sure that he was trying to set the world record of like most countries streamed in 24 hours. So I mean, again, just insane content. And he faints on stream, likely due to just the accumulation of going non-stop for multiple days. Now it'd be one thing if they were like, okay, we didn't really realize it was that bad, and they cut the stream here, but they didn't. They throw up like a we'll be back screen for a few minutes, and then this happens.
You're right, Chuck. Let's go.
Sure you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's your wife? Just give him space. Everybody give him space, please.
Just relax, relax.
You need space. That's what you need.
We good.
You know, crowded is too much.
You good.
Yeah, so I mean, this right here is why I think this is more of an ego thing than like scripted content or clip farming. The guy faints on stream, they have to cut the stream for multiple minutes. The stream returns, he apologizes profusely, and he proceeds to do like 100 push-ups. And I mean, this shit is just reckless. And like to an extent, I get it. Like I was talking about, a lot of this guy's image is built off being like a freak athlete and pretty much always being on. If you've never sat down and watched part of this guy's stream before, I would really recommend you do so, because if you've never even watched just like 10 minutes of one of his streams, I think you'd be missing a lot of context to sort of understand the point I'm trying to make. Like genuinely, they are insane. This guy is a worldwide celebrity at this point. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if for the last 2 years he hasn't been able to leave his house without a swarm of like 100 people surrounding him. His streams are just like on a next level compared to most people, and it's got to take a toll on you, and I think he just doesn't want that to be known. Fainting from exhaustion on live stream and then busting push-ups 3 minutes later, I mean, you're just playing with fire. And unfortunately, it didn't stop there. This happened like 10 or 15 minutes later.
Bro, he need to go. Somebody go and put him in bed, bro. Bro need to like some sleep. Well, that's just pure exhaustion, man. You can see it.
Leo, formation.
Pure exhaustion. He looked delirious, gang. Oh my goodness, bro! Like this is a dead man walking, like literally zombie mode.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. My body kind of shutting down.
Yeah, we see that.
I gotta make it 5 countries, bro.
So yeah, I mean this.
But I gotta make it 5 countries, bro.
He did end up doing the 5 countries, man. Shout out to him. But sheesh, bro. Was the 5 countries work? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't want to predict this, bro. But like, you know how like the thing you love doing, bro, will be the like the I don't want to say that D word, gang. I'm gonna say the thing you enjoy doing a lot, bro, will be like the doom of you. Bro, I pray that don't happen to Speed, bro. Like genuinely, bro. I'm gonna send one up, brother. You stay protected throughout these streams, but it just seemed like streaming is gonna be the thing that I don't even want to say that, bro. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, bro. I hope he don't go out while streaming, bro, or streaming make him. You feel me, bro? Like this is bad, bro.
So yeah, I mean, this is the kind talking about. The guy completely fainted like 15 minutes before this. Seems like he barely made it back to the van this time, and he's still talking about how he needs to keep going, even though he is literally admitting that his body is shutting down. And I just truly cannot understand why Speed, nor anybody on his team, it seems, is taking this seriously. If anybody is fainting from exhaustion, that should be a pretty big red flag that you're pushing yourself too far. When you're a guy like Speed, you've really got to take that sort of seriously. Again, this guy is a freak athlete, and he's 21. When you are at the pinnacle of your health, well, guys, what are your thoughts?
Feeling like he? If you watch, what's it called, bro? If you watch Invincible, bro, you know what I just did. Bro, really feeling like he Omni-Man. Now he feeling like he Thrag, gang, genuinely.
Like I said, I really hope that this serves as a bit of a wake-up call for the guy. Unfortunately, if I'm being honest though, I don't really think it's going to. Like I mentioned, when you're in the position that this guy is in, where he's not only feeling the pressure to like push his content to the limit, you know, always go bigger and better just because that's the trend on the internet right now, but he also probably feels that way because of his like persona. It's a recipe for disaster. This guy's entire image and his entire brand is pretty much that he can do whatever. And when your body starts to be like, hey man, so actually we can't, you only really have 2 options, and one of those is start sacrificing some of your brand, which he's probably not going to do, and the other one is push through it and just see what happens. And unfortunately, I think that's probably what he's going to end up doing. Stuff like this can't last forever. You can't always be pushing the boundaries when you're already basically at the boundary itself. I just hope that things work for him. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.